Hello. Did you know that there is a sleep revolution afoot? People are finding that if you don't get enough sleep, you cannot really focus and be intentional about what you want to achieve in a day. And everything starts with sleep and how to get a good night's sleep. Have you struggled to fall asleep and then you grab your phone and you go down the rabbit hole of social media? Perhaps you go onto TikTok and one little video takes you to another, and before you know it, you've been there for an hour and a half. A lot of research is showing that this is one of the worst things we can do if we're looking to have a good night's sleep. In order to really sleep well, we need to ensure that half an hour before we fall asleep, we are not actually looking and working on any devices. We need to create a space in which the blue lights from our devices, etc., are not around us all the time, because these lights keep on telling our brains that we have to be awake. And to a level, they make us produce a little bit of adrenaline, which makes it more difficult to fall asleep. So what we really need to be doing is reading a book, and ideally in print, as a way to fall asleep, or meditate, or listen to some music. There are many different things that we can do, but these things need to be calming. They need to be things away from our devices. So if we want to be intentional, one of the habits that we have to learn is also to let go of our devices before we fall asleep, and to ensure that we don't spend an unwanted half hour, or hour and a half going down social media rabbit holes instead of falling asleep. Because one of the most important things in order to be awake, productive, intentional, focused is a good night's sleep. So I hope that you can take something from this little podcast and remind yourself that it is really important to get a good night's sleep, and to think a little bit about what people call their sleep hygiene. In other words, creating the right kind of environment to fall asleep and really have a good night's sleep, so that the next day you can have a fabulous day.